All right. Good morning. Good Thursday morning. Here we are. Today is exciting. We got concentration day. We're going to go through all these alts. So hopefully it'll work out well and make a lot of gold with that. But before we dive into that, let's I got some mail to check, and I tried some different things on Rusty Dan with his engineering. So we'll check that out and see how that all worked. He should have some mail up there, but it's not showing, so hopefully he's got some mail, right? And hopefully it's some gold. Don't know. Don't know. We don't have any energy drinks today. It's kind of unfortunate, I guess. Oh, I forgot to start my TSM thing. I guess I don't really use it all that much, so I guess it's not really totally needed, I guess. But that turned on. Alright, so he does have some mail, so that's good. Let's see, what's he got here? Alright. So he sold about half of his emergency soul links. Some sprockets, some of the Aether Loom, and a little bit of song gear. One Evercore. Oh, I think that was a rank 2 Evercore I had just randomly sitting there in my bag. Anyway, we'll get this stuff back up. I was trying these things out, the lace zoom shots, and I have not sold one of them. So I know there's some other different ones, and this one does what? This one, deals poison damage, so probably not the best one to go in on, right? But I need to try out the other ones as well. Here we get these listed. Hopefully sell the rest of these today. You don't know what these are? These are what they basically you can res other people, and it's like a battle res pretty much, because you can use it in combat. See, item quality affects cast time. It's only a level 90 thing, so wait. It cannot be used by players higher than level 90, so we won't be using it next expansion. But those are kind of cool. Give everybody a battle res, right? So that's good. Let's see. We got those listed. Do want to see if there's any the good fun things here. Well, there's some good fun things, but I'll have to check back later. A lot of stuff I can't make, right? But that's alright. It was crazy last night because, like, the amount of people around the engineering table, I swear there's like 50 people scattered around here. Wait, do we let's see. Oh, I sold those soul sprockets. Do we have other ones that we need to sell? Guess we could sell some of these Aether Looms. Getting ahead of myself a little bit. Not that I don't ever do that all the time, right? Alright, let's see. Posto. Just go that route. See how that goes. Those. But I'll use this handy dandy gold advisor. Scan strat. That dropped a lot. These things are going off yesterday. %. See, the soul links are still pretty well. We'll just let this sit. No, for flasks, I usually go, if it's under 10%, I go with them because they sell so fast. It's under 10% profit. But engineering stuff, don't really want to do that too much if it's if it's really low, right? All right, and we should have some pigments on this guy. All the ones that we crafted yesterday, I haven't sold all of them. We've just been breaking them up into smaller groups and just selling those. We sold what, 750? A bunch of them that didn't sell. We'll put a few of those back up. See, we'll do smaller stacks. I hate how much this has fallen. But these were what, 11 gold each yesterday. Let's see, what was the... I might just hang on to these though. After crafting all the ones we did yesterday, our break-even price was 942. And it's at 8 gold. I just need to find something to do with those, which shouldn't be hard. I use them. I don't know how our ink's looking. Here, we'll just switch at the inscription and then scan all those. Kind of take a look and see how that's going. They'll probably lose a little bit on our milling from yesterday, but that's all right. Just, I don't know. I just hate having to sit and really babysit the auction house, you know. That gets really old pretty fast. But I guess I kind of do that with flasks, but it seems a little better because this stuff sells so quick. The inks are negative. Full cipher's negative. Or wait, the Vienna ink is what, 5? Barely. Let's see. Craft what, 76 of these. We only need some powder pigment. I guess we could mill up some blooms and then craft some inks. I don't know. Let's just move on to the next guy. We'll come back to that after the concentration stuff, I think. I don't want to get a whole lot of stuff just cranking. So far it hasn't looked too good, right? But we'll get to the big stuff here in a second. We have on this guy, okay. Alright, we did some ingots. We sold a few more of the Smuggler's Enchanted Edge. We got a bunch left. What was the price on those? Our break even was 95. See how bad that is. What? Wait a minute. That's not right. There is no way. There is no way. Okay. I must have got messed up or something. We did have some listed here for 30, so I think we were still good. Well, kind of weird. Throw up a few more. Let those chill out. Guess I could check out the check this out and see how this 4%. Ouch. All right. We're getting hit hard, I feel like. I was reading on on the WoW economy Reddit earlier. A lot of people complaining that the Sunfire Silk bolts and Arcano Weave bolts have kind of started dropping. And I mean, definitely saw that coming. Especially since one of my guys, you know, he only needs that +10 to skill in order to craft rank 2s from rank 2s. So, that was something. Alright, let's see. I don't think we even sold all. We sold, what, the Blood Knights. We got 591,000 gold here. So, we still got some other... I bet we still got a bunch listed. And not sold, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fun stuff. Alright, well, let's just go and let's just go. See how that goes. Get those sold. Hopefully. Hopefully. Let's see. I'm just kind of just hanging around, right? We're at what, 8.3? Which is not good. That is down. What? Let's see. Hit the high point, 9.1. We've been dropping a bit. So, well, that's not good. It's not good at all. But anyway, let's get into our concentration stuff. All right. So we got, let's see. Okay, that's my tool guy. So we can start this guy here. I had planned on getting enough dust and radiant shards together so I wouldn't need to buy them. But I didn't get to that, so we'll just have to go and buy stuff again. Which is alright. It's not a big deal. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah. They should all be cool, I think. Alright, let's see what we got here. We know we can do, what, 5? Should be pretty straightforward today. We get through all this stuff here. So what? 5, what, 150? Or no. 75. Well, I'll just feed extra over to the next group. As usual. Crystals. Still hanging around 1100. All right. Let's see, I do feel like I'm missing something. Oh yeah, I'm missing Shattered Essence and then my potion. Right, there we go. Creation button and go. See if we can get more crafts or just save some Dawn crystals would be good. We got what, one more craft maybe? Yeah, okay. One more of these. Do. Have you guys had any luck since yesterday or this week? No stuff. We're kind of on that downward trend on prices and stuff. But this is, I guess, the point where a lot of people start dropping out from doing gold stuff. And I guess you call it, what, maintenance mode, I guess, is kind of where a lot of people are heading. Or where it's kind of heading to. As long as these can make gold throughout the expansion, that'll be really nice. Alright, let's throw these in here. Throw that in there too. Yeah. This guy yesterday has set up alchemy as his second profession. Doing some potions. Although it made probably, let's see, he's got a little mail, so probably made a little bit of gold, but just kind of didn't really spend a lot of time looking at which ones would be the absolute best to do concentration, so I just did life's potential. So I mean, 4,000 gold, so better than nothing, which is usually what's sitting there, right? But that's okay. Right. Guys got rings too, so 10 of those. The numbers, keep them all. We got plenty for that. 5, maybe 6. Maybe I should buy 6. They just throw stuff in the bank as I need it. Or as I go. Let's see, okay, it needs potion. Shatter essence. And just cranking along. And I do think I'm going to upgrade all these guys to all blue tools and accessories. For sure blue tools, because the prices have come down so much. Okay, you can do one more. We need one more. More root. Gosh. Hate it when it closes that. Do. Right. That all sorted. That in the Mr. Banky Bank. Is there anything? Yeah. Pop that in there. All right, making progress. Making good progress. Let's see, what's this guy? I feel like every time I log on to these guys, I'm not used to them all yet. It's like it's always a surprise to see what each of them craft, right? Surprises me too, right? Probably not the best, right? Let's see. Okay. Under 200 on this too, right? Yeah, okay. So, oh, not 20,000, need 100. See. $50. And 10 of these things. Oh, he's out of gold. Okay. Dude, need to check out that other add-on. Alright. Technical difficulty. We got it. Oh, check the mail. We just need what? 2 or no, 10 crystals. Okay, still got 5 minutes on this potion. We gotta redo the shattered essence. Oop, oop. Alright, let's chant. Five, alright. We can do... Not quite 2, we can do 1 more. I feel like that's the name of the game today. We can do 1 more. It's just... Alright, so 1 more, here we go. Alright, you saved the crystal, nice. That's always super nice. Movies over here. Just so they're easier to see. Oh man, he's almost level 82. Oh hey, hey Emma, I'm a bee. That's right, isn't it? I'm a bee. How's it going? He says, seems like I'm the only one chatting. Yeah, it can be quiet in here sometimes, but it's all good. It's all good. Definitely all good. How are you doing today? You doing well? Getting some good WoW time in, some gaming in. Let's see. Okay, so Zul'jin's Mastery. Pretty sure all these guys can do 5 crafts. $10. 75. Yeah, that's right. Couldn't do math for a second. 5 of these. Boom, boom, boom. Oh my goodness. Super chat from I'm a Bee to help with some groceries. Awesome. Appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. Thank you very much. Absolutely. I'll use it and go get me some energy drinks probably or something. Definitely appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let's see. So do 5 of these. Oh, hold on. Oh, crap. I forgot the Shatter Essence. need to like write that on my forehead or something. Make sure to shatter essence all the time. All right, let's see. So we can do one more, right? Oh my gosh. Yeah, we can do one more. IMB says that's AUD, as I'm Australian, so it should be an okay amount. Hey, it's all good. I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. For sure. Heck yeah, man. Do. Alright, so we did all this, so let's get those in the bank. Yeah, the conversion with the Australian dollars is usually pretty favorable to US, I think. do. But much appreciated. For sure. Right, so there's E, so... Alright, we got our water down. Good old Costco water. I feel like I drink a lot. I drink a lot throughout the day, I feel like. Especially when I'm sitting at the computer. Alright, so this guy... Uh-oh. Our usual daily lag. Alright, we're good now. I don't know. WoW does this every single time, at least once a day, right? I'm a B says I haven't started my channel yet, but I'm going to make a let's play on WoW and then probably live stream when I have enough subs so people have the choice to pick between items, etc. Heck yeah, that's nice. That's awesome. That sounds awesome. Just do it. Just do it. Just give it a shot and go all in on it and see how it works. Right? And hopefully it'll work out extremely well. But the key thing is, if it doesn't work out extremely well, just kind of slowly adjust things until it does. Alright, so we can do what? Rank 1 on both of those, right? And... what's it? Oh, well, I guess... that'll get us under the concentration, but okay. We'll just do that. We'll buy the rank 2 on that. Well, anyway, we'll just buy it. We'll do it. I'll switch his tools for next time, so I won't have to buy rank 2 on this. 15 of these. IMB says, how long have you been playing WoW for? I've played it before, and I've had channels that didn't work out. I'm hoping this time it does. Oh, nice. I've been playing WoW since open beta, like way back in the day. Like way back when it was, you know, right before the release. So that's been fun. IMB says, I do moderate someone else's YouTube lives and Discord, so I'm sure people will sub to my channel, hopefully. Nice! That's good, so you're already, like, part of the community and all that kind of stuff. So that's always extremely helpful. But yeah, I'm sure you'll have no problem with all that kind of stuff, for sure. 'Cause you already know the game and how it's all played, like the streaming game and how that's all played and everything, so that'll be pretty cool. something I'm still kind of working on, I guess, right? But for me, a lot of things is it's like I need to make a lot more actually YouTube videos, video guides and stuff, because those always end up working out really well for me. But I have more fun just streaming, really. So it's kind of a tough line to kind of balance out, I guess. IOB says, just subbed. Also, the person I moderate is a PlayStation gamer, not PC. Oh, nice. Nice. Thanks for the sub. Much appreciated. And appreciated for the super chat as well. For sure. Oh, PlayStation gamer. PC Master Race. No, it's all good. But it's definitely fun. So yeah, just jump in and go for it. Tell you, it could be definitely nerve-wracking before you hit that go live button and stuff, but it's fun. But she does PS2 content at the moment, playing Futurama. She's pretty cool. Oh wow, PlayStation 2 stuff? That's cool. Alright, so get her essence. She has a PC, she just concentrates on PlayStation. That's cool. You found her little spot that she likes and does that. Heck yeah. The way to do it. Find your little market that you like, and different stuff that you like to do and people like to watch, and go for that. Alright, so see one. It'll be nice if we get a breakthrough on these here. Be really nice. And no. Okay, that's alright. Not so lucky there, but that is okay. Not a problem. I'm a B says, do you just stream WoW or any other games or content? Yeah, just WoW right now. In the past, I streamed Diablo 3 when it first came out, like 100 years ago. It feels like. And then I was streaming doing that and playing Diablo for a good long time, and that was fun. And that actually worked out really well, but then I just stopped doing it, which you don't ever want to stop. And after I stopped, it kind of died out. But I had it starting to build up pretty good. Think about then, it was like in terms of viewers, like concurrent viewers, I was about 50 to 70 viewers every stream. So I mean, it's not like thousands or anything, but it was definitely a good solid little community and stuff. And I've been thinking about maybe even streaming the new Diablo 4 expansion when it comes out. It's kind of a little fun extra little stream thing to do. I think that's what, the end of this month. So I got some time to figure out if I want to do that. Just for fun, you know. Let's see. Okay, so need 10 of these. Oh, we're gonna be out of gold again. But it is pretty cool. So let's get 50, 100. Need 9 roots. And not enough gold. Hoping I can squeeze that one out. I'm a B says, all right, well, I'm going to head to bed. Thanks for the entertainment. It's 1:07 a.m. Oh, nice. Well, good night. Have a great night. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the super chat and the sub. Pretty awesome, man. Pretty awesome. Much appreciated. Because I've got to moderate in the morning. Yeah, and I'm going to be well rested for that, because I'm sure that's a busy, busy time for sure. But I do appreciate you stopping in for sure. We need 9 of these roots. All right. Concentrate on this. Oh, shatter essence. I still feel like I forgot to shatter essence on the first one. Oh no, maybe I didn't. I think I'm just throwing myself off because I don't have all my tools, right? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we saved 1, 2, 3, 4 Dawn crystals. Wow. I've never seen that happen before. That's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Alright, so we can do one more. But we only need, what, 13? And 1 root. I feel like the roots went up since last week. A little bit. Not a lot, like from maybe 350 to 400 or something. Something like that. Ghost, welcome in. Good to see you. Hopefully you're having a good Thursday morning. Or Thursday evening. Or Friday evening. Or Friday morning. Whichever one it is. Oh man, I'm gonna get myself all confused. All confused for sure. But I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, for sure. Alright, let's see. We've got one more on this. Boom. There we go. This guy's almost maxed out. He's at 98 enchanting. Dump those, dump that. All right. Good old Monopoly H. Let's get cranking here. Ooh. I think this is the first one for the chest enchants. I think. He's gonna need a lot of gold. We'll see here. Oh no, he's not yet. We're not to that point yet. Which is good, I guess. So maybe this amount of gold will hold him over. Ghost says, you got me confused. I thought today is Friday. My bad. My bad. Sorry about that, Ghost. Oh, man. No, it's Thursday. Thursday morning. 10 a.m. 10:12 a.m. At least for me, right? Oh, gosh. Alright, let's see. So we need, what, 15... these. And then 75 of these. Boom. Excerpts. I'm sorry. I'm butchering things all the time. Let's see, it says your army all concentrate enchanters. Yeah, for now. They each. I started them last expansion. It just did enchanting, and so just kind of getting these guys all set up here. But yeah, they're all enchanters pretty much. I do have other alts that aren't part of this specific army, I guess. I guess you could say that we do like tailoring and stuff. But I still need to go through on these and pick up an additional profession. On most of these guys, I only have one profession, which is, you know, not ideal, but... Ghost says, I got happy, then I realized he was Thursday. Got sad. Oh. But yeah, I definitely have a lot more work to do on the army for sure. Says, says, how many do you have and how much does each make per week? I only got about, how many do I have set up? About just right around 20, I think, right now. So not a huge, I don't have a huge army, but how much does each make per week? That's a good question. I haven't really done it enough to really give a solid answer to that just yet. But each, I think what last week it was just a couple 100,000 gold. But that was just one day. Well, I guess it's what, every 4 days. So I mean, as I get them better gear and all this kind of stuff, it'll definitely, hopefully go up, right? And depending on prices and everything, but yeah. The 10 roots. And do we buy the fur? No, we didn't get the boots with the fur yet. Here we go. Do. All right. Oh, shatter. Do. Come on. Get us an extra. Excerpt said, I dabbed a little bit, but can I get myself to leveling alts? I'm about at 8 level 80 plus alts. Nice. That's really good though. I know it does get to be a pain, like get stuff leveled up and all that kind of stuff. Okay, 182. We just need what, one more. But I mean, 8. That's way plenty though. Really, gives you enough for what most of the professions, and you could just do what you want with them. And it's enough to where you don't drive yourself absolutely bonkers. I feel like I hit that point pretty quickly. But I feel like I got my stuff kind of set up a little weird too. I have like Monopoly A through S are all just enchanting. And then I have my other level 80s that I actually played and were my mains at some point. So they're all kind of scattered and a little different. And then I have all the characters leveled up in Legion Remix that I haven't even touched just yet. This expansion. And I feel like I went a little over the top. Did I buy? Yeah, we did. I feel like 8's a good solid number. Gives you plenty. Okay, we're good. Enchant one more. Ooh. Okay. We'll put those in the bank. Yeah, I think last week it was 200. Like profit-wise, I think it was like 200,000 when I went through and did all of these. It took about an hour, so you know, had it set up and it was kind of nice at that point. I still got a lot more to adjust in definitely my efficiency when it comes to this stuff is not good at all. So definitely have a lot to fix there. For sure. Zorbidal, welcome in. Says, I'm looking forward to the KP reset to optimize some of the alts. Oh, are they going to do that? Put that in? That'd be sweet. Because I got a lot of alts that I, let's just say, went a little point crazy with all over the place. But I guess you'll have that, right? Xerxes says, that's not bad. A little more ramping and you're at token per week. Oh, yeah. For sure. Let's see. Oh. Unperturbed bed welter? Wait. Oh. Man, these I know a lot of these different bots and stuff. You know, they gotta just start putting dictionary words together for names and everything because there's so many of them. But I feel like they're getting a little crazy. Anyway. Okay, let's see. Where are we at here? Oh man. Okay. Alright, that bot kind of messed me up. Okay. Zorbidal says it's been data mined for 1205, but no saying if it'll come in there or later on. Oh. Oh, that'd be nice though. I'm off for a KP reset. At least on 2 characters for sure that I know of. Xerxes says, what's happening with KP? Oh, Zorbidal is just saying, you know, like last expansion, you had a one-time use or reset of your knowledge points if you needed it. So he's saying it's been data mined for that to happen next patch. Be put into this for next patch. So hopefully that'll be the case. Man, these errors. Linus, welcome in. Says I went a little crazy and managed to fill my account with 80 plus. So I have 70, 80 plus level characters. And right now 40 of them is set up with 2 professions plus blue tools. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What a little ham. That is crazy. And you got 40 of them with 2 professions and blue tools. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. See, we need that to be there. 218, so we can do like what? 4 and some change, maybe 5. So we'll just buy enough for 4 on this round and go with that. The Xerxes says, oh, if that does come, huge game changer for money making. Yeah, it'll definitely be helpful, and I'll be able to get some more of my alts in the play that I, you know, just kind of screwed up with the reset. You know, if they do the KP reset. Linus says I would not recommend. 20 characters is perfect. That's safe. Heck yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I went a little crazy with like leveling stuff up with Legion. And like, you know, like my enchanting alts, I got like 20-ish of these. And then I have, I don't know, probably 20 more of the Legion stuff that I haven't even touched. And so yeah. It was so funny though, like going through Legion and setting that stuff up. It's like, all right, leveling those characters. Like, oh, this is so fast. This is gonna be so awesome when the expansion launches. And then the expansion launches, and you're like, oh my god, what the hell did I do? This is crazy. I'm insane. There is no way I can do all these. Anyway, that's how I felt, anyway. Let's see, so 60 of these. Heck yeah, good times though. Good times. Oh, not 28, just 8. For some reason, I feel like I have 38 roots sitting on a character in his inventory. Just sitting there. Which it's not a good feeling to have. But yeah. The Linus says, yeah, I did most of them in Legion Remix, the Frost DK scenario, so I have a lot of DKs. Oh, nice. I was kind of unfamiliar with that. Was that like, just like an extra, like leveling, like, where you could level them just a little bit faster? Man, words today and me just are not getting along. It's like I was using for mine. I was using like 2 accounts and just leveling up, killing those giant guys. It was like 30 minutes to level a character up and stuff. Xerxes says, you know, any mats in Warbank can be used for crafting, just not vellums. Yeah. So, like I do plan on maybe for next week buying all the mats that I need for all these guys, throwing them into Warbank, and then just going and cycling through these guys faster. But I didn't do it this week or last week. Just, I don't know. I feel like prices are still kind of trending down and they're not really super stable yet. So, although I guess that doesn't really matter if I just buy them right before I do it, right? But yeah, that's definitely, definitely something I need to do. For sure. That would definitely speed up the process a lot. Linus says, Frost DKs had a special scenario for their weapon. It spawned small crystals that you could one-shot that gave normal XP. So it was 1 to 80 in about 1 hour. Oh, nice. Nice. That's super nice. I was not aware of that. That's cool. Dump that, dump that. Heck yeah. Make it easy to level alts. Before you know it, it's like, I got way too many. Kind of makes me wonder though if like they do another remix, if I will partake in that. Because at some point it's like, yeah, I really don't need any more characters. Let's see, this guy should be hitting the big one soon. Got shoulders here. There she says, I bought a bunch of each for a war bank, and then after crafting a patron, I dump remaining in the bank, except rank 2, I sell them an auction house, since most of my work is concentration turning all rank 1 into max rank outcomes. Nice. Heck yeah. You, sir, are definitely more organized than me. And that's awesome. But I do plan on doing that for, like, next week. Speeding this whole thing up a bit. That's the name of the game, right? Faster you can get through it, the better it is gold-wise, right? Okay, 50 of these. Let's just do... for the easy math here. Well, we need 9 of these, though. And Xerxes says, but I don't have the Brutosaur, and that makes me sad. Hopefully they'll... hopefully around Christmas time they'll put them out for sale again. I feel like they did that, what, 2 years in a row in December? But yeah, like, this is probably the best purchase I've ever done in WoW. And it come out to be only, like, they used Blizzard Balance to get it, so it was only like 2 million gold. Which was pretty awesome. But yeah, this is definitely the best purchase I've ever done in the game. But I can see it coming back, because I feel like every time it comes, they make a lot of money, so they're like, hey, we like money, we're going to sell that some more. Orbital says, best quality of life purchase for sure, and such a huge time saver. Absolutely. There she says, 90 pounds, though, is hard to swallow. Yes, that's why you do your concentration stuff now, so you can convert that to Blizzard Balance, and then use your Blizzard Balance to buy it. So yeah. So that way you can still get it for, pretty much still get it for gold. Alright, he did all his, didn't he? Yeah, okay. But yeah, when I first saw the price of it the first time it came out, I'm like, oh my gosh, that is crazy. Who's going to pay $90 for that? And I was like, wait a minute, how many tokens is that? It's like, wait a minute, I got enough gold. Sign me up. Take my money. Take my gold. But it has been awesome. I definitely like it. Linus says that's why you need 70 concentration off. There you go. Oh man. I think my hair would be completely gray if I had 70 concentration alts all sorted and ready to go. Alright, this guy, we're getting into the big stuff here, so 3,000 gold isn't going to cut it. So, I feel like I just keep taking money out of here and never putting it back. That's where that, I think, was it Warband Miser add-on would come into play. But it's on my list to try, right? It just haven't got there yet. All right, we can do 5 of these. Whoa, majestic hides are only 6,000 gold. Man, those have dropped a lot. I don't know how I feel about that. Guess it's good. Let's see, were these? Yeah, these guys are all good on that. Man. But anyway, 6,000 gold, still pretty good. Hopefully we can get some resourcefulness procs. Okay, so 5, so 50. Zorbital says, claws are practically worthless now. Oh my gosh. I feel like they really screwed up when they didn't have like thaumaturgy this time. Or another way for, you know, to recycle like the super cheap mats and keep prices kind of at a good spot. I just hope it doesn't go too too crazy down. Too far down. But I guess we'll see. Do. Right. Okay. Better essence. So crazy though. Okay, we still got our potion. And fingers crossed for Majestic Hide resourcefulness, and we go. No. 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 Man. At least we got one crystal, I guess. And a couple of roots. That's good. Man. Why can't we do like we did got 4 Dawn crystals last time? Why can't we just get like 4 Majestic Hides? That would be nice. That would be super nice. Let's see, I'm gonna put some of his gold back. Put 75,000 back. I grabbed out enough gold to expect to be doing 100 of those things. Seems like. Right, come on, Gabe. Screen goes black for too long. I feel like I need to feed the hamster that's in my PC. Give him some food and some water, get him to run faster. Keep his thing a going. Wait. Yeah. He's gonna need some gold. Do. Wait, why is it still... Oh my gosh. Why is that doing that? Hold on. That was weird. Definitely in the game. All right. Capture window. Like running around in the game, and I look over, and I was like, oh, my screen is black. It was still at the character select. Hold on. Hold on. Man. Let's restart this. It's not cool. Work. There it goes. All right, there we go. Now we got liftoff. Okay. Dang, sorry about that. That was definitely weird. I've never seen it do that where it just kind of chilled out and stayed on the character select on the OBS, but in the game I was running around doing my thing. Weird. Weird. Now it's gonna... Come on, game. Now is the game gonna crash? Looking that way. There we go. Okay. I think we're good now. I think we're good now. Oh, man. Alright, let's see. We grabbed him some gold, so now he needs to do 5 of these things. So 9 of these. And let's get 50 of those. So 50 of these. It's got 2 roots, so he needs 8. 8 good old roots. And then 1,000,000 of these. No. 5. Let's hope for a resourcefulness proc. I feel like last week we did this, it was just we actually got the procs. We got at least 1 hide back each time. I guess it's good to have that happen last week when they were 15,000 apiece. Alright, here we go. Skybox, welcome in. Welcome in. Hopefully you're doing good today. Man, still no majestic hide, but we did get like 3 dawn crystals, which is pretty awesome. Alright, so we can do 1 more of these. Skybox says, I'm doing great. How about yourself? I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Just doing all these concentration alts things. You missed a good technical difficulty a minute ago. But besides all that stuff, hey, I'm doing great. Hanging in there. Having a good day. It's almost the weekend, so that's good. So you know, it's all good. Did I mention it's all good? Like I mention that all the time, right? Yeah. Skybox says, first proper day off work with no other obligations in a long time. Oh, in a long time. Been loving the chill day with some gaming and proper puppy bonding time. Awesome, awesome. Heck yeah, man. You got your puppy chilling with you in your lap right now? like yesterday? Kind of chilling and having a good time. Nothing beats a puppy sitting in your lap, though, that's for sure. That's for sure. Skybox says, no, now she's in the window looking at the kids playing outside. Oh, awesome. Not my kids. Oh. It's random kids. Just chilling, looking out the window. Do. You got 1 kid. You got your puppy. That's your kid. Skybox says, yeah, the neighbors, she loves paying attention to what they do. Oh, I bet. Does she bark at him a lot? Or like the little puppy barks? Which are usually pretty funny. Do. Oh, no majestic hide there either. Come on, game. Do. At least we got another dawn crystal. Skybox says, nah, she just watches them, then occasionally she runs to the door in a panic and wants me to take her outside so she can play with them. But doesn't stop her from trying. Oh, because she can't. Aw, she just wants to play with the kids. Do. She do like the little like puppy bites and stuff, you know, like just like, you know, constantly, because being a puppy, constantly chewing on stuff, but like the super sharp teeth that they got, and just constantly biting at your hand. Mine did that when they were real little. Try to get them to stop, but you know, only works that for so long. Because now she's done teething now. She's in the end stage of puppy now. Oh, well, that's good at least. And one of mine was one of my Westies. She and she was a puppy. She would we would leave, so we'd have to put her in the kitchen and put a gate up because we didn't want her to roam around the house. And that poor thing, she would like have separation anxiety really bad. And we come home one day and she had chewed like the corner of the wall, like the drywall off the wall. And I was like, oh my gosh. But it was crazy. It was crazy. But then she got a little older and it was no big deal. She was good then, but I still remember the part of the wall missing, right? Airlock says, basically a fully grown dog now, as she just turned 1. My dog is real chill when left home alone. She just lays down on the couch and chills out. Nice, nice. That's really good. You don't have to worry about it. Worry about her when you're out and about. Right. Let's see. 9 of these. I just keep buying 250, so we just need really 42. And then 70. Yeah, I definitely need a proper shopping list just to hit a couple buttons and have it all in my war bank. Oh man, come on. A little more gold. I thought I had it covered. Not so good at math right now. Doo-doo. Needed 5 of these, and that was it. There we go. Skybox says, I only have clean millions in my warband bank. Whenever a character reaches 1.2 million, I put 1 million into warband bank. Nice. Nice. I had mine kind of, you know, all clean and sorted, and then I just started grabbing gold out. And now a bunch of it's all spread around everywhere. So, definitely not as nice as it was. That's a good system, though. That way your character, you know, always has, what, a couple 100,000 gold on them. Orbital says, I don't trust the war bank with that much gold. Mine is always under 1 million, just in case there's some weird issue, like with the guild banks a while back. Oh, that's pretty smart, too. Yeah. Yeah, they did have a problem with the guild banks, didn't they? Oh no, I just chuck mine in there, and if it goes poof one day, then oh well. On to the next game. I'll be like, that's it, I'm done with the game. Alright, let's see. Come on, give me a hide, please. You wanna give me crystals? No hide. Maybe we can do another, though. At least like I gotta close it, because sometimes that doesn't update right off the bat. Skybox says, if I can't trust the game with my gold, then Blizzard can't be trusted with my money either. If I lose it, they lose me. We need, what, 10 of these. Just one dust. One majestic hide that we're going to get back, right? From resourcefulness. And survey says at least it's a Dawn Crystal. I think you've been getting a ton of Dawn Crystals back today. Man, oh man. Do. Boom, boom, boom. All right, and then I'm trying to think. I don't think N and O are good to go. But anyway, Skybox says, I got that blue speed trinket today from a world quest, and it procced with the extra speed as well. So 127 speed stat on one item. Dang. Dang. Oh yeah, I remember this guy. Well, this guy should be good. Oh yeah, well, it's good enough. But I sold... This is the character that I had problems selling these on. But I did have 6, so I sold, the other 5. So we'll go with it. We'll do 4 times on this. It's 7. $20. Let's see, 80. And 4. Wait, I didn't get roots. How did I skip over the roots? That's not good. So 15 of these things. Okay, Shatter Essence. Does he have a potion? Yes. Concentrate. And here we go. You saved a crystal? You can do another. I need to get his other sidebar up. So I have all these guys the same, like exactly the same. That's what I dislike on my other characters that were my mains that are now like kind of alts. Because their action bars are all different from all these other ones. And it just makes it kind of a pain. Pain to incorporate them. But I mean, it's not like that's not like a 2-second fix, I guess. All right. All right, here we go. Okay, we're out of concentration. All right. Those in there. That in there. Next. I'm not sure what O's got going on. But we'll see. Because usually when I set them up, I'll immediately dump their concentration. But we'll see. Oh wow, 2 new raids. Delves, season 1 begins. Have I done anything on this character? Yeah. Okay, he is... Oh, he's still... Oh, I still need to finish setting him up. He needs to get his treasures and all that kind of crap. So, that gives us something to do here in a minute. Let's go and sell all those things. So sell all the enchants. Hopefully they all sell immediately, right? I know that one's probably not going to. Let's see, what's he got here? Oh. Okay, so we got sell some of this stuff too. Where'd that? Oh, it's down here. Made a wormhole generator. I'm gonna try. It was so cheap to make, I thought I'm gonna try to sell it. No luck so far. That is for sure. Alright, let's see, what do we got over here? Okay. Wow, I only got 10 left of those. So I guess since the stream started, we sold 180 of the emergency soul links. That's pretty good. We'll make some more of those. Orbital says, I have 3 that I'm trying to sell with no buyers now forever. Aww. Aww. Hopefully someone will buy them. Token's starting to go up, it looks like. 236. Skylock says, I made one on accident, sold it shortly after. Oh, nice. Nice. I made one to get the first time craft, and then I learned it. And then just saw them on the auction. I was like, you know what? We'll just make one. We'll just give it a shot, see what happens. Okay, so we definitely want to do probably some more of those emergency soul links. And that. We have a ton of... We have a few. Oh, we got a bunch of salt. Some of the... We have a ton of the gears. Oh my gosh. Box says, I made it for the first time craft my first engineer. And I made a second one on my second engineer for the first time craft on accident. I plan to wait for a patron work order for the first time craft. Oh. Oh man. Alright, so Soul Sprocket. Scan that. Hopefully this will be... it's a... We'll craft... See, I need what, 300? I don't know, we'll craft We'll do a few of these. Or should I? Yeah. Yeah, that'd be fine. We'll do that. Think about this stuff too much. Boom. Boom. Alright, but first, we need to do what we came here to do. Let's sell those enchants. Get distracted. Skybox says, did a Mythic Plus earlier today. I think I encountered the weirdest tank ever. Oh gosh, what happened? Prop Pally didn't use a single holy power spender like ever. That's hilarious. That's hilarious because I feel like earlier I was tanking a Mythic Plus. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. That's crazy though. Someone asked him why he didn't use spenders. His reply, they were grayed out when I put them on my bars. I thought I had spec'd into it, so I removed them. Oh my gosh. Oh man. I guess that goes to show a lot of people come back for this expansion. I feel like there's a ton of people like just coming back and everything. That's hilarious. What is up with this here? Man, look at that. Dropping the price by 500. Yeah. Oh well. Now there's a stack of... Oh well. We're fine. Skybox says, no wonder he felt a little hard to heal compared to other tanks I've had. Oh gosh. I feel like healers are... Man, I know they like what took the interrupts away from the healers and gave them to the DPS. They kind of try to make it a little easier on the healers and stuff, but I'm not sure if that actually help matters. Because being a DPS, you know, it's like, I don't want to interrupt stuff. I want to do damage. Skywalk says, I hate that change. DPS don't interrupt at all. Exactly. Like, I'm here to do some damage. Let's see, we'll put... List those. We need the soul sprockets. Okay. Wait. Did I just mess myself up? I think I did. No. Okay, it's Evercore and soul sprockets. Okay, we're good. Alright. Skybox says it's so scary just looking at dangerous casts going off, standing there unable to do anything about it. Oh man, I imagine. Although they try to make your life easier as a healer, and it just made it worse. I feel like that's what happened. Man, oh man. Alright, so, okay, soul sprockets. Okay, yeah, we're good, Go. Go. Man, is this gonna multi-craft at all? There it goes. Yeah. This should add a buff to scary casts and grant 25% damage increase for 15 seconds if interrupted. Oh, that would be cool. Make DPS fight to snag that buff. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Good old DPS. I remember raiding and doing that kind of stuff for the first time. And when the game came out, I played it like a lot, but not like a lot, right? So I never got to go and do like Molten Core or anything like that. But when Burning Crusade came out, that's when I started raiding and playing like harder in the game, right? And stuff. And I quickly learned about having to interrupt things and all that kind of stuff. Skybox says my first raid ever was Kara. Oh yeah, that same. Let's see. No, that's not the same for me. No, it was. It was. Mine was also Karazhan. I love that place. That place is awesome. I'd play Warrior. I'd play a Fury Warrior back then. That was always fun. But I remember like my first time I ever tanked. I was an off tank, and it was in Gruul's lair. Because our guild, our off tank wasn't there for whatever reason, that kind of thing. And so I was the other warriors, so they're like, hey, throw on your shield and come off tank. And I'm like, what? I don't have a shield? I'm a Fury Warrior. And then everybody just kind of laughed and made fun of me for that for a little while. Well, for a long while. It gets brought up from time to time, right? But that was hilarious. So someone on the spot crafted me up a shield, and then I was off tanking from there. From then on out, pretty much. I wasn't able to do DPS anymore because we needed a tank, right? Oh, it was good times though. I was like, shield? I have a shield? Like what? Skybox says my 2v2 partner got me invited to his guild and they brought me along. Great times. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I definitely remember a lot of good times, like in Karazhan, learning and basically learning the tank as we go along and all this kind of stuff. But I still don't like to do it though. But if I'm running with some people that need somebody, then I'll try. But doing all the interrupts and all that kind of stuff. Fun times, fun times. I even ended up tanking through the beginning of the Wrath of the Lich King. Just pretty much the very beginning of that. Because the main tank in the guild quit. And so they needed somebody. Crap. Oh well, we'll just go with what we got here. But it wasn't too long after that I switched my main to Shadow Priest. And that was hilarious because people will be like, hey, can you heal this? And I'm like, no, I'm Shadow. I can't heal. I'm not a healer, I'm a DPS. Like, why did I could have just went to like a pure DPS class, right? But instead I go to these hybrid ones. I can do multiple roles. I don't know. But it was funny. It was good times. Alright, so I got plenty of Evercores. We got, how many soul sprockets we got? I can just, almost enough. We can go in there and just craft. Craft all these. And hope for a lot of multi-crafts, for sure. And Skybox says, I'm too old. Let's see. I'm to my old main now. Oh, I'm to my old main now for the first time since Legion. Oh, nice. How's that? Is it like riding a bike? I'm on to my old main now for the first time since Legion. Okay, I got you. I was like, I'm too old, and you're like, no, I didn't say that. But what's that like? Is it just like feel like riding a bike? I don't know how much stuff changes for each class from expansion to expansion. It feels sometimes I guess it would feel like a brand new class. Skybox says I've played it since then, just not as my focus character first season. Oh, okay. All right, cool. So it wasn't like, hey, I haven't seen you in a few years. PvP Elite set was a reason I went with it first now. Oh, nice. Heck yeah. I love the Pally set, so I had to go for it. Nice. Oh man, doing PvP, so you get, even as a, you get extra annoyed when people don't interrupt in PvE, right? I don't know, I always feel like that. There's something cast in, I'm like, it's like, okay, come on, somebody get it. Yeah, man. And I kind of want to get back into PvP myself. And really, like, well, I've done a few battlegrounds on this guy since then and stuff, but still remember, you know, the good old Arathi Basin battles and you know, AV and all that kind of old stuff. That was so much fun. Skybox says, I usually let the PvP mods decide which character I level first in an expansion. I pick one of the classes I like that also happens to have the best looking set. Oh, nice. That's an interesting way to pick your character. That's cool though. I like that. Norbert also says 24 plus hour AV battles. Yeah. For me, luckily though, I wasn't like during that time when those AV battles were so long and stuff. I wasn't nearly played it nearly as much as I do like now and stuff. So I missed a lot of those crazy battles. But still, just like spending a couple hours in AV and that stuff was like, man. Definitely some good stuff. But I just remember running with my brother and friends in Arathi Basin a lot. We just kind of just screw around. And we'd always have that one friend with us that he's like, I'll guard the farm, right? Because we'd always play Horde. He's like, I'll guard the farm. And then he'd go AFK, right? And stuff. And then we'd go try to grab the stables like every single game. Sometimes it would work and sometimes it wouldn't. Skywalk says, so the war within, my priest got focused first. Awesome. Awesome. Man. That's pretty cool though. I haven't really looked at the elite PvP sets and stuff. But they usually, I feel like when it comes to transmog, the elite PvP sets usually look pretty good. I feel like sometimes I don't know if I could react fast enough in PvP now. I used to. Oh man, definitely good times though. It was like Friday nights for the longest time where we'd just get Papa John's pizza and just PvP all night long. Always get the thin crust with pepperoni and ham. I don't know. I don't know. It's pretty fun though. Pretty good times. We sit there and remember that. Zorbital says, making me hungry. For sure. For sure. I guess the funny part is I had Papa John's pizza for dinner last night. But it just wasn't the same. Just grinding and WoW and eating it. I don't know. But I guess the funny part is I was playing WoW when I was eating it though. Oh man, oh man, oh man. This game, I swear. trying to think. There was, you know, plenty of expansions where I'd take a break and just play the expansion for like the first week or so, and then just not play until the next expansion. Like last expansion was the first one I actually played all the way through. Didn't completely stop at some point. And hopefully this one will be like that too. But I feel like nowadays, like, just like I have so much fun trying to make gold and all kinds of stuff. Kinda just keeps me going. Skybox says I stopped midways through season 1. Heck yeah. I need to get working on my house. My house in the game. Skybox says, but for the first time ever, I quit WoW while still enjoying it a lot. I didn't quit out of boredom. Oh, really? Orbitall says, this expansion feels very alt-friendly with gearing. Oh, nice. I hadn't even... It's like I got this guy a few pieces of gear, but I haven't really even focused any of my characters on getting any gear yet. So that's good to hear, though, so I could do a bunch of my alts pretty easily, I guess. Skybox says, yeah, I was having a blast, but I was just too busy IRL to keep going. I can understand that. For sure. For sure. Do. Yeah. Trying to think. I know I feel like I was playing pretty solidly in WoW up until Diablo 3 launched. Was coming around, and then I just played that for a long time. And then I come back to WoW, you know, do a first week or so and check it out. And it seems like every expansion, it was like my buddies would ask, "Are you gonna play this expansion?" I'm like, "Nah, man, I'm not gonna play this time. I'm not gonna play." And then, you know, launch day, here I am installing the game. Like, all right, let's go. And then a week or two later, I'm like, all right, I'm done. It's got that grasp on you, I guess. I feel like I need to, like this expansion, I'm kind of excited to actually play the game. We're gonna have to incorporate some of that into it instead of just messing with gold all the time. But that'll be something fun. And I do want to get my house all situated. I kind of played with it a little bit when the housing came out, and I thought it was pretty awesome. But since the expansion's launched, I haven't even been to my house. Someone could have broke in, or someone else is living there by now. I don't know. Broke in and stole all my decor, right? Who knows? Maybe I need to start crafting some of that and selling that on the auction house. Some of the decor stuff. Then I gotta farm lumber and all that good stuff. Always a good time. But I do think when the new Diablo 4 expansion launches, I think I'm going to stream it like a couple days. And give that a shot and try that out and see how that goes. Or when the Paladin did come out, I played it. I played it for a week or two, I think. It was however long it took. It didn't take long to get through everything I wanted to. That was cool. And then I played the Warlock a little bit on D2R. So kind of looking forward to checking how that'll be. that expansion. But that'll be fun. And switching it up a little bit sometimes. Alright. Oh my gosh, we got 896 of these things. So maybe I went a little overkill on these, I don't know. So I guess we did sell at 180 in like an hour, so we'll put up 250 and just let that kind of do its thing. Okay. Sure, undercut like crazy on these enchants. Just a wee bit. We'll just relist. Cancel and relist these, and or I should maybe let them ride till tonight. I don't know. Do 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 do. Let's get all this stuff going. Man, oh man. It'll be interesting to find out which ones I don't, you know, at one point won't have to craft anymore. And we sold a couple more. The Silver Moon's Mending Shoulders and that Blessing is Empowered Blessing of Speed Helm enchant. Okay. So let's go check out the Blast guy. See how he's hanging along here. He's doing his thing or not. Do 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 do. Oh, sold all the Shattered Sun ones. That's good. Cancel and relist these. Yeah, price just keeps going down. Always makes me nervous about crafting huge amounts of things. Oh, I do want to... see if we can get our catch-up thing. No. Get everything else, yeah. Okay. Need more KP points. Like I'm forever needing KP points. Alright, let's see. And that. Oh, let's see. Let's scan all these. See which one we want to go for first. Alright, Blood Knight wins. Do. Shopping. Buy these. Need to just buy like a ton of those from the vendor or something. I used to laugh at people who'd buy vendor things from the auction house for slightly inflated prices. But then I became one of those people. No! I can't have that. Alright, let's see. There, Blood Knight. There we go. And Go. Craft. Go, go. Do. Get a ton of multi-crafts going. Anyway, while that's doing that, I'm going to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. I'll be really quick. Alright, I told you, that's super quick, super quick. Alright, Zorberdal says, so many people buy vendor stuff from the auction house. I sell so many recipes and armor / weapons vendor pieces on my transmog bank. Oh, nice. I'm glad I'm not the only one. That's super cool. Man. I know, Zorberdal, I know you talked before about your transmog stuff. How's that going so far, this expansion? I mean, if you want to talk about it, you don't have to, right? Don't you share your secrets or anything. But I don't know, I always feel like I am not organized enough to really get into that and all the different servers and everything. But you know, different strokes for different folks, right? I'm just glad there's so many different ways to make gold in this game. It keeps it interesting. Zorberdal says things flew off the auction house in about week 2 to 3 of the expansion and has been quite steady since. Nice, nice. A lot of these people coming back and saying, oh yeah, I need some awesome transmog. Zorberdal says, but I still need to spend some time at some point restocking, as more than a third of things have gone now. Which at least means less time relisting. Oh yeah. You're like, you sell something, you're like, oh, this is great, sell a bunch, and then it's like, oh wait, I'm gonna have to get more of this later. But yeah, the relisting, I can see, takes quite a bit less time. Do you use TSM and stuff a lot for that sort of thing? I'm guessing. Kind of like for me, I like this kind of stuff just because it's a lot straightforward to kind of follow. I feel like, oh man, there's gonna be like 1,000 of these thrown on top of me real quick, I bet. Zorberdal says, yeah, TSM for price setting and for helping posting too. Nice, nice. Just scroll the wheel up and down on the mouse to list. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. That sounds awesome. That sounds super awesome. Okay, I need to get... Okay, we need Shattered Sun Blast. Alright, where am I doing here? Oh, I need to click here. I don't need that. I need this. Scan that again. Do. Right. Copying list. Close and open. That's pretty cool. When I was setting up all my like different alts and stuff from Remix, I have them all on the different server clusters and stuff to start trying to do some of that transmog or cross server selling. And I don't know. Maybe I should try it just like a small handful of servers and then slowly ramp up, I guess. If I like it, I don't know. I don't even know if I'd end up liking it or not. Shattered Sun. And crap. Orbital says, I don't do much cross-server selling, mostly just on one busy server. Cheaper sell prices, but stock moves quicker. That makes sense. That's cool. That's super cool. Tell ya, I do miss one of the like good old days stuff that I miss is doing the old raids for the raw gold before they really nerfed the crap out of that. That was always fun. Doing that, making gold, filling up the void storage with like transmog stuff. Way back then. He says you can do them now for the transmogs instead. Yeah, heck yeah. Heck yeah. I also do feel like nowadays, though, there's so much stuff to do in the game. It's like, man, hard to pick something and go for it. I want to get this guy finish out the Heroneer file tree. Get over here. I need 10 more points, and then I can start messing with the Heroneer files. Sit there and think, okay, I'm going. Okay, I got the flask, and then I'm going to go towards this on this character, but I'm like, well, I could just do that on another character. Just go straight there. I don't know. I mean, it's not too many points. What? 30 and 20? 50? 30, 20, and 20? Yeah. It's a 80, 100, 120? Orbital says, I'm still finding pots much better profit than flasks, even on characters spec'd into flasks. Oh, really? I did kind of notice on that add-on, it does show potions on there a lot. But I just kind of ignore it because, this guy goes flasks. But maybe I shouldn't ignore that. Maybe I should look into that some more. Got my focus too narrow, I guess. True. We'll take a look at that here in a second after these get done. I mean, I guess it makes sense though. I mean, I got, you know, my multi-crafting tool. I mean, I guess all the accessories and stuff for multi-craft. But just missing out on, probably just missing out on a whole bunch of skill, really, I guess. I wish I knew, like, for the file abundance here, like for the hair and ear things, or whenever it says, you know, like, multi-crafting yields more files, like, okay, how many more? Thanks for being extremely vague, Blizzard. Orbital says, alchemy feels like tailoring in a way. Skill points are everywhere. Oh my gosh, I know. I know, it's crazy. It's like, okay, I need a handful of skill points. It's like, oh, you gotta put points into the cloth drops and feed your way through there to get like 5 more skills. It's like, oh my gosh. Post those up. See how that goes. Orbital says, are you using the specialization info on CraftSim at all? Great way to see the points we're missing from. Oh yeah, I would be completely lost without that, for sure. For sure. I feel like in CraftSim, this is probably like the best thing that you can get, really. But yeah, I'll be totally lost without it, that's for sure. It has so much value, it sure does. Sure does. Let's see, like, boom. And even like planning out characters and stuff. So like, any what? What's that? Oh, that's the ingenuity. I just need what, 20, 30 more points? Max that out, but just basically want to hit that multi-crafting 110 there. And then just go from that. Let's look at this thing. Let's see. Let's just alchemy scan. Yeah, look at all these potions. 20%. 20. And I'm here crafting stuff that's 5, right? Like, oh, I see where the gold is. I'm gonna turn around and go the other way. That's hilarious. Oh, I probably need to update my craft stats for the potions, though. I'm not sure how that all works on this add-on. Come on. Oh my gosh. Hang on this last bit. Come on, come on. There it goes. What's that? Money extract 82%. Sometimes on this thing, when it gets too high, I get a little suspicious. For all this stuff for that. Oh, just that. Do I even know that one? Search. Money. No, I don't. Oh. I don't even know if I have enough. Well, this character probably does. I have enough moxie, probably. Is what, 24? And like 3 for 2.8. See, theoretically, if I had this, what would that do to it? Multicraft 24.2. I need to figure out what formula they're using to estimate how much output you get on this stuff. I wish I could, although it still says what, 56%. People buy those though. What is? Oh, it restores 270,000 health over 20 seconds. That's the part, like, since I don't really play the game, right? Miss out on a lot of nuance when it comes to different potions and everything. All the different stuff. See, how much? Oh, character. Let's open all the windows. Oh yeah, he's got a ton of moxie. I go to buy that and try it out. You know what? Let's do it. Alright, so now I gotta figure out where the heck that thing's at. No, I'm gonna skip it. I still feel like I need to get a potion guy all going. Let's see what's going on here. We'll just let that cook and we'll go check out some other guys. See how bearded lady's doing. She got going on here. Well, we sold 45 of those. Definitely slow sellers, but actually selling some of them. Well, we don't need a list anymore. We got 75 there listed. Let's see. Pop that there. Oh, this is the this is the character that has 18 roots just sitting there. So I did have that. Yeah. Need to put those in the bank, please. The dust in there too. All right. Oh, hold on. Crafting orders. 73 ingots. I get that shortly. Maybe I could just borrow those. Oh, no such luck. Alright, let's see. Let's look at this stuff. And the copper ingots are not looking good. All right. Oh man, 73. 72. Oh, well, we'll buy 3 for the thing. The thing for the thing. Oh, wrong button. Good point. I do need to check out my patron orders on a Padway, though. He's so close to just being able to craft the rank 2 bolts without concentration. I know I did that the other day. I had 16 crafts available for the Arcana Weave bolts. And then I just bought a stack of those plus 10 skill things, and that put me over the top. And then I crafted 58 of those bolts. I was like, all right. Hey, wow, he sold all those. It was a good day when he did that. And it felt weird not using concentration. And then all of a sudden it hit me like, the prices on these things are going to drop like next week for sure. 750. Let's do... Okay, oh, yeah, these were listed, what, 8 gold earlier? They went up. Went up good. Alright, let's see. What's he at right now? His Orbital says most of mine are still 150 to 180 concentration away from rank 2, but the massive recent price drop in rank 2 imbued cloth has massively helped profits along. Nice. He can do, what, 4. And I've been using, you know, rank 2 of both of those. So, let's see. Simulation. He's missing 9. He's missing 9. 9 points. Now I'm like, come on, available crafts, crank up there. We'll see if we can get... Oh, where am I going? It's weird. I feel like the catch up on... Like, this guy, he's only, what, has 8 points for the catch up. Zorbital says, how have you got the points set up in there? Okay, here, we'll take a look at it real quick. Let's see. For this guy, I got 30 in the multi-craft one. Went 30 in the fiber arts. And 30 in the resourcefulness one. 30 in those. And then max these out for the Arcana Weave. And then I've started working on, let's see. Yeah, I just unlocked those. Started working on this one to climb to here to get 5 points there, I think. Here, we'll open the other thing. This might be a better way to look at it. See, I still got 20 skill points that I can get with 10 more in Fabric Specialists. And then nothing there, and then 5 in the Eastern Kingdom cloth and 5 in the Otherworldly cloth. Overall says, "Oh, I see you've gone down one, not both sides of the nimble." Yeah. Yeah, I did have some characters that went both, but then this guy started doing really well with his multi-crafting and stuff, and he just went straight down one side, and I'm like, you know, maybe that's might be a better play. So just kind of went and did that. But yeah, it's like super close. Super close. And come on, we need... But I mean, he's got like all the points except for 8, right? He's only got 8 catch-up points. I think that's probably my best my best one, or outside of the enchanting guys, right? Because most of them look like, you know, I'm missing like, have like 20 catch-up points or something. I have no idea why his was so good with tailoring, but it is what it is, I guess. I'm missing, what, 1 treasure for inscription? But he's got everything this week so far. How much concentration? Got 666. Let's see, what's this looking like? He's missing 18 for the imbued bright linen. So like 20, it's pretty much the same thing. Look. So close. And those are good. Orbital says, the catch-up points feel real hit and miss. Most of my alt slash Taylor alts are close to having 0 catch-ups, but the Jewelcraft blacksmith that prints the most for me is so far away on both professions. 20 to 30 on both jewelcrafting and blacksmithing. Huh. I know, it's weird, isn't it? It's weird. There's like a bunch of them, you know, you're like, I know I've every week done everything on these guys, right? And to still have it be a little, be able to have the differences like that is kind of crazy. I sold 178 of those soul links, so well, that's a good one to go into. I don't even know what the actual crafting cost is. It's just what, 1 Evercore. Those are like what, 6, and that's the expensive bit there. 195. Agency, Soul Link. Oh, and I can't spell. I wonder if I should use this guy's concentration to do those. Probably wouldn't hurt though. Let's see what. It's a big average daily sold 438. That's like 10 times as more than the rank 2 one. As Orbital says, it may be partly my fault when they offer me 1 KP for 20k in mat costs. I often pass on those ones. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Yeah, some of those I skip, and some of those it's just, I don't know, I just like have to do it. It's like, all right, 20k down the drain. I'm like, I'll make it back up. And then I'm like, oh crap. You know, I'm in the red, right? It's like, oh no, that's not good. It's like, oh no. What happened to the gold? It's because I'm spending so much doing those crazy ones. Oh, and then you got, I guess, the blacksmithing and stuff is kind of like this too, you know, where you have to go into the different things to unlock the different orders, and then you got that kind of messing with it as well. It's like, I'm not spending points down that tree. Zorbital says, some I do, but then I chuckle to myself when they come back up and they give me the next time around all the expensive mats who just want me to contribute vendor mats. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Heck yeah. Oh, yeah, those are the best. Those are the best. Or the first time you see it and you're like, I gotta learn it, and then it's like you just see the vendor mats then and you're like, alright, this is gonna make me go towards that as well. But yeah, man. Alright, so, oh, canceling. What do we got here? Yeah, it's always nice when it works out really well. Lewis! I think that's right. Yeah, Lewis, welcome in. He says, any suggestion about what to do with the skill with inscription? With inscription, you can, it kind of depends. Here, we'll go take a look. I'll jump on my inscription guy and we'll take a look at that and we'll kind of divide it up. Hopefully help you out with that. As Zorbital says, I hate it when I'm not concentrating, see 2 KPs, buy the mats for all of it, then realize I haven't learned the recipe. Oh gosh, yeah. Heck yeah. Oh man. For sure. You can understand that. Alright, let's see. Alright, so there's a couple different paths you can take with inscription, Lewis. Oh, excuse me. Nose was itching. On this guy specifically, this is my milling guy. So he kind of went. So he mills the herbs into pigments. So that was basically this perfected products, processing, and then 30 in perfect milling. Go down that way. And then over here on the calm hands, 10 points in calm hands. Let's see. And then just 20 points in the keen eye to get the resourcefulness for the milling. So milling, you want to do 30 points there. And then 30 there. And then when you get extra points, then start working on the perfect milling one. But that's for the milling. And this character is a little weird because, you know, I got points here. Because I went straight from milling. And then I also, as time went on, put points into to make inks. So if you want to do inks, you want to go that way. And then putting points in the ciphers, which is, I don't know if that was a good idea or not. But so do ciphers, you head that way. But I think regardless of what you want to do, and just starting out with inscription, you want 10 points in the calm hands, because that'll let you get you an extra KP out of your knowledge point out of your treaty, for your inscription treaty every week. There's just like an extra point there. But that's kind of what I did on this guy. If you want to do Dark Moon cards, you mess with this. I have no idea about any of this, so I haven't really went that path or that route. And then, let's see, what does this do? Blueprints, crafting carvable equipment. Oh, and this is like profession gear and stuff. Yeah, that's what that is. But that's pretty much inscription, like in a nutshell, though. Hopefully, did that help you out at all? Hopefully it will be. Hopefully it did. But I feel like for my guy, like inscription. Oh, I do have a guy that does if you want to do missives and stuff, you would go down, instead of this, you would go this way, right? And then head to missives, and then you could, or do contracts or Vantis runes. See, this character, his focus is milling, and I do milling the most with inscription. I haven't really even crafted inks. Right now, I don't know if it's even profitable right now. I just been, when I need inks, I just buy them from the auction house because they're so cheap. But, and I have another character that instead of going milling route, he went the missive route. He's maxed this out, and I think what the missive route you would go, you would do the multi-craft. You do the multi-craft with the inks and missives, but for milling you don't need that. You just need those two. So hopefully that kind of helped you out, or I might have been totally off base with my answer. I don't know. We'll find out. Just let us know, or let me know. Zorbidal says, I'll be changing one of my inscribers into Dark Moon when the reset is available, I think. Oh, nice. It's like when it comes to the Dark Moon stuff, I vaguely know you can make, you know, cards and the trinkets and that kind of stuff. But I haven't even really, I mean, I learned the tree, obviously, right? And learned the first point there. But I haven't really dove into that. I haven't even really looked at it. Like rot. I guess these are the different decks, like Void, Hunt, Blood, and Rot. And then learn to craft the Dark Moon Dominion Rot and infuse with power. So it's, I don't know what that is. That the trinket? Or maybe not? What is this? Oh, that's a sigil. See, I don't even know what about the sigils and stuff. I'm so far behind on this stuff here. Zorbidal says, depending on how Dawn Crystals go, you can transmute, I think it's called, one card into another. So you can shuffle through lots of them looking for the aces. Oh. Oh, nice. Sounds pretty awesome. I like stuff like that. You know, to where it's not like super obvious and you gotta like sit and think and like, oh man. Yeah. Hopefully. Yeah, I don't know. Like hopefully the Dawn Crystals will stay around, you know, the 1,000 gold mark maybe. Or maybe 750 or something. Just because I feel like this expansion compared to last expansion, you'd need them for a lot more things. But I don't know. My crystal ball is all cloudy and I can't really see through it. See it to it very good, but it's definitely good though. I mean, you'll have a better idea by the time, you know, when they do put the reset in. So that'll be awesome. Let's see, what's Lewis says, I'm close to you, but everything is so cheap. Oh yeah. I know, I feel the pain, Lewis. Like I was like expecting to do inks a lot this expansion, and it's just not worth it. I've sold a few missives on my other guy. I need to go do him real quick. I mean, not. I need to go check what he's got going on, right? So, all right, terrible joke. I'm sorry. All right. This is where my organization. Okay, I think it's Chunky Monkey. I don't know. We'll see. Zorbidal says, I had high hopes for Inscription, but it's been quite average for me so far. But nowhere near as bad as leatherworking. Oh, Yeah, that's like I know I see like a lot of the other like streamer guys, the gold making guys are like we're doing leather working for a lot, and talking it up and everything. That kind of surprising me a little bit that the leather working's not doing as well. But that's also one of the professions I haven't gone into at all. So let's see. Wait, what am I doing? Okay, inscription. There's this thing. I think this is it's either yeah, this guy. Yeah, he went boom this way, and then this like I got maxed out the Vantage runes and stuff, and I haven't even messed with that. But see, Lewis says maybe switch to something else, but all the point hurts. Yeah. Oh yeah. I feel like that's another reason why like the alts are so good. It's just you can have like 5 different alts and micro focus on different, have each one do a different small little aspect, and then so if that ends up not working out, it's like all right, no big deal. Instead of waiting, instead of spending all your points and then like, oh, I don't have another character, and waiting weeks to go and try to fix it and stuff. Let's click that. Actually, yeah. Let's scan this and we'll see what this says for any of the missives. Hopefully we'll get something we can craft. I was even thinking about, like milling stuff, taking it into inks, and then, or ciphers, or whatever the path is to get up to the codified Azerute. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that would be even even profitable or not. But I feel like doing that, I'd have to very closely see what like costs and stuff are. Instead of doing this, get my pen and paper out, do it the old school way. See, this says okay, the Aurora missive. Okay, that was actually pretty decent. Here, we'll do that one. But all the other missives are just down in the dumpsters. Buy some vendor stuff from the auction house. No worries. Look away. Look away for a second. Oh gosh. Ink. Right. Oh, our thing stopped. You got the music going a little bit in the background. And when it stops, it's like, oh my gosh. Someone, like a pin dropped in here. Alright, so where am I at? I need to go to the inscription table. Then Aurora. Boom. That. Yeah. Oh man, forgot how slow it is to craft these things. I should have went to Dornigal on this guy. That's okay. I'm gonna let that craft and get these listed. What does this one even do? This is the versatility and haste one. Alright, I gotta go to... I can't stand how slow that is. We gotta go to Dornigal. I wish there was like a Hearthstone that just take us straight to Dornigal. Or a toy or something. I wouldn't have to go through portals. It's not like it's, you know, it's not like I have to go very far, really, right? Right here. Two. All right. I get spoiled by how fast you can mill stuff and go through that. Oh, he doesn't even have the quest. Oh my gosh. All right. Oh my gosh. That is weird. Everyone else has it. Oh well. Technical difficulty again. Do. This will probably still be faster. Forge a pact. Quest. Give me the Weaver, please. Okay. Now we got our buff. Speed it up just a little bit. Not a whole lot, but... enough to make it worthwhile, I guess. Alright. That feels a little better. Still feels sluggish though, but that's alright. There we go. Gonna get us all the way. 71%. That's okay. There we go. Now we're cranking. We're cooking. Cooking with gas. Put these up for sale and then check our enchants again and see how many of those sold. And then I'll definitely go over all that on Monday as well. Hopefully this weekend will go well. No, last Saturday night, it's like I ended up just crafting flasks and doing those, and they were selling faster than I could craft them, which was nice. Right, okay. Don't fall for that trick. There we go. Let those cook. Still trying to debate if I want to go and do all the treasures for this week. I don't know. I do. Gotta do the done stuff too. Probably make sure to hit the ones up that are super close to breakpoints though. Alright, well there's a little bit of gold. 177k. Still got a bunch of stuff here. You list those. Do. See. Relist those two, and might as well. probably relist these now, and then tonight I'll probably not touch them again until tonight. See if that goes a little better. And all the ones that I have left. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we sold a couple of those that we just relisted. Real quick. I feel like that was like way like I don't know. I feel like the engineering stuff, the deposit costs, like on the Evercores and the other things, is just a little crazy. I mean, I guess it can be. All right. We got those going. Almost what 293,000 gold for sale. Sold 28k since we just relisted so far. That's good. Let's see where are we at right now. Spent. Let's see, we're at 7, like at 8 million. That'll bounce back though as we get this other stuff sold and get, you know, all the stuff that's sold in between the first sale and everything and all that kind of crap. But so hopefully that'll look better tomorrow. And if it doesn't, then I'm going to have some serious questions. Serious questions for myself. But anyway, I'm going to end the stream here today. Get me some lunch. Eat up some of that Papa John's pizza and all that kind of fun stuff. But I appreciate you guys coming in, hanging out. Every time. You guys, you get to be doing anything or watching anything on the internet. And instead, you decided to hang with me. And I appreciate that greatly. Watch me kind of flub around on the auction house, right? No, but I appreciate you guys. I'll be back on Monday, usually 9:30 a.m. Central Time to 11:30 a.m. Central Time. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. I do need to get some more actual videos out, for sure. And if you're watching on Twitch, if you haven't already, hit that follow button. I think our next goal is, what, 210 followers on Twitch. And let's see, our next subscriber goal on YouTube is 3,000, so we're at 2,550 something. So, but anyway, appreciate you guys, and I'll see you on Monday.